Hello everyone, it's Jennifer and thank you so much for joining me. Today we have our summer camp workshop kit. Just received it. It is Friday and I'm so excited. And I already know at least one of the projects because Stacy Hecht and I will be part of the last class, live class of the camp, and we are going to be making, oh my goodness, we're going to be making some incredible pieces. And I love this bag. This bag is so amazing, beautiful canvas, and look at all of the gorgeousness. I have my camera down, but look at this. We have been beading together since 2020. I love this. Now, there are several designers. I believe there's 9 of us. I could be wrong. And for our project, the project that Stacy and I are doing together, it is the theme of you're going to make one to wear and you're going to make one to share. And then maybe a little bonus. So what Stacy has planned is she has 2 pairs of earrings and a bonus earring. I have 2 necklaces and a bonus tassel. What do the necklaces look like? Oh my goodness, look at these colors. Are these colors just incredible? We are going to be doing lots of wire working here. You can see that we're going to be using beading wire, and then we are going to attach with a clasp. I have this extra tassel because I had extra chain left and I had another amazing bead cap, and so I made an extra tassel. It doesn't go on here, but that was the way for me to kind of keep it all together. But this is all wire wrapped here, and then we're going to use some of the chain. Stacy's going to use some of this chain for her project, and then we're going to put all these beads together, and they're just, oh my goodness, I love this one. Then a longer one with no clasp. And so here's that gorgeous chain. And I didn't do this on purpose. However, though, if you don't have anybody to share, these layer perfectly. Can't see all of it, but let me bring up the bottom. Look at this here. Just stunning, and it's all wire wrapping. So we're going to do lots of wire wrapping. We'll probably only have time to do like one side live because there's so much wire wrapping, but we'll get to it, and then I'll be sure to go over all of the details of what I did. I made some knotted head pins. I'm using, there's 2 large antique copper like flywheel sheriff badge spacers, and you see how they're staggered. And then I have a couple of antique bronze or antique brass in there as well. And so just these beads are absolutely incredible. So 2 projects. All right, and there's a whole bunch more. So in your kit, you're going to get a camp guide. Your camp guide will let you know everything that is included in the kit. But look at these classes. Look at that. Danielle. Love it. And look at what Meredith is putting together. Are you serious? We're going to learn how to do this. I have never done anything like this, and I can't wait. That one is going to be on August 19th. So it starts August 18th. And then look at Deb's. Stunning. Really. And then we have Ainsley, and we're going to be doing some vintage patina. And look at this from Joey. Is that just not stunning? Look at all those colors, so pretty. Then we have, again, the amazing, incredible Gem Hawks. We're going to be able to make some Dragonfly earrings, gorgeous. And then here comes Danielle again, and she just knocks it out of the park again. This is going to be an Inklet. So incredible. Then the very last, there we go. And then she has a 3rd pair too. She has a 3rd pair that she made as a bonus, but that's how that lays on your neck. Is that just not the coolest? I'm just loving it. So I'm probably not going to share mine. I'm probably just going to be wearing both of mine. But look at that. Just gorgeous and stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So you're going to get the camp guide in your kit. Then you're going to get all of the contents. And what I love is, look at this. This is Day at the Lake necklace with Joey. It's everything that you need. Look at this. Everything that you need. And you even get tweezers. What? Because we're doing knotting. You know, JJB thought of everything. They really thought of everything. I want to look at those beads. I'm going to keep it all together, but I'm going to check out these beads. Look at these colors. Look at that. These are so cute. Are you for real right now? Did JJB really do all this? They did. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, I'm in love. These colors alone just are incredible. And then look, you get your metal. I'm in love. I'm in love with these colors and this entire project. And we're gonna be knotting. So you're gonna get your waxed Brazilian cord, and then you have your tweezers. And it looks like we get 15 yards. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, then I'm gonna bundle this up, right? Because I want this class to stay all together. I love that. This one here is, I'm already starting to, I've got stuff falling over because I had stuff laid out, because I have stuff laid out for a live that I'm doing tomorrow. And I got this and I'm like, oh boy, I gotta do this. This is Danielle's River Rafting Inklet, and look at what you get. Yes, you get a full 20-yard spool of Wildfire. You're not gonna use all of it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So, so, so beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. Then what do we have? We have gems. We have gems wire wrapped Dragonfly earrings. Oh my goodness. And then look, you've got these are heavy. Those are beautiful. Wow. And then we have a couple of glass beads here. Oh, so pretty. Then look at this. It is not, I'm going to cut this off, I think, a little bit. I think I'm going to. Grab my scissors. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. Then look. Oh, I love these spacers. Then you get all your wire. You get your 18 gauge and your 20 gauge of tarnish resistant wire. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, here we have next. Oh, this is, I must be the fox. Are these our, I wonder if these are, I don't want to take this apart. I wonder if these are our our cabins. I'm wondering if these are our cabins. Let's see, because if they are both, yes, I must be a fox. Let me look in the little deal here for the, yes, I'm a fox. No, I'm a raccoon. Come on, Jen, are you serious? Did I really think that was a fox? Yes. Oh. That is a stunning raccoon. I love it. So I am cabin raccoon. Is there anybody else that is in the raccoon cabin? You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. All right. Okay, so now we have the patina earrings, the songbird earrings. And look at what you get. You get your Wow, I love that color. That is stunning. Then here's the crystals, and then here's the ear cuff, and then our head pin. It's basically just bring your own tools. BYOT, right? Okay, then we have Gems Amethyst Wire Wrap Tree Pendant, and here we go. We have, wow, that is thick. And then look at all of our gems that we get. Again, I'm gonna just trim it just a little bit because I know we're gonna be using a bunch of them. Sometimes I keep those on just because then it's easier for me to tie it off again. Look how long, look how much you get. And then you get some 24 gauge. And of course we're using copper. Gem loves copper. I think we're using silver in the other one. All right. Then we have, the Colorado Wild Poppy Necklace. This one's Danielle. Okay, I'm excited. I'm super excited about this. And I think, let me look at the picture. But I think, let me look at the picture. Okay, so for here, we're going to be using some of those. I don't know if we're going to use them all because it looks like we're going to be using them in here too. So this strand must go for both. And look at that. Look at that healthy amount of like bronze matte seed beads. And then look, oh my goodness. I'm so excited. This is so stunning. And I love how everything is all organized for you. Just stunning. All right, then we have some Supple Max, and this is for Meredith's Mountain Air Glimmer Bracelet. I'm in love with these beads. Now, here's the deal. When you're a camper, and so they say they have extra of these beads, that's how you'll get them. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll release them in the camp store. There's a camp store. And I want more of these. I need more of these in my life. So let's hope that there are more. And then also too, what we're gonna get is we get our findings at the end as well. Everything all in one bag. I'm really digging it. Now, Festival Camp Out bracelet and earrings from Deb. And we have our beading wire, a full 30-foot spool. Wow, JJB. And then, oh, look at those. Those are so pretty. Look at these colors. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And then we have some crystals that are beautiful. And then we have some smaller crystals here. But look at what we have. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love it. That's the toggle. Then we have ear wires. And look at all of the ball head pins. And then we got to have seed beads. Deb loves using the seed beads. And then we have 10 feet of 22 gauge wire. I am just all about everything being here, and I love it. I love it. You know, I'm sure it's difficult putting these together because you're wanting to, and I'm not speaking for JJB. I'm just thinking out loud about what all goes into these. For one thing, knowing that when Stacy and I and Sarah got together about our projects, just the time that we spent putting into what our design was going to be, how much of this did we use, how much of that did we use, and it was pretty time consuming. But then thinking about, wow, you're putting in all the head pins, you're putting in all of the wire, you're putting in all of everything, and I just cannot thank JJB enough for that, because you don't have to worry about anything except for your tools. This is the Southwesty Bestie Jewelry Suite with Stacy and Jennifer, and I'm So excited. Look at everything you get here. Look at this metal collection here. Is this just not incredible and amazing? And I'm not going to use all of those. I'm going to use one, unless you want to make one with a clasp, but you can change things around too. And JJB has given you that choice by including all of that. In my designs, between Stacy and I think we ended up with just one of these bead caps left at the end. Used it all, used it all. We used up all the chain, because I used some of the chain. Again, this is if you want a fluffier tassel, you might have a little bit of less chain and use a clasp. And then some seed beads, and then the head pins. And then look, here's your 3 ears. See, you're gonna get 3 pairs of earrings. And just incredible. Then very specific on our jump rings, and we have crimp tubes in here, and we were very, very specific, and I cannot thank JJB enough for taking the time to go through every single thing that we used in our projects to make sure you guys have everything. And then we have wire, 10 feet. Oh yeah, we're gonna use a lot of it. And what I'm gonna do is during my class, I'm gonna show you a way to minimize waste. We're not gonna ever eliminate, but I'm gonna show you how you can reduce waste by working from the spool. We have our chain. This chain is very, very incredible, amazing. And if you guys have seen this in their shop, you'll know it is on the higher end. It is a high-end chain, and I cannot thank JJB for letting us include that in this kit. Then, again, you get your full spool, but look at all these beads. Check them all out. Are they just not amazing and incredible? It's incredible. I love it. And we are going to use up every single bit of it. Jump on over to JJB right now. Go grab your kit. It is Friday. There's 9 left. Free shipping. You get free shipping, and you don't need a code for that. And it's incredible. It's incredible. So be sure to go grab it. We hope to see you there. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it. Comment. Let me know what cabin you're in. And subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.